Hello everyone, this is going to be a video of how I do my high oil treatments. High oil treatments are very good for hair growth and stimulating the scalp for growth. And also if you have scalp issues, high oil treatments are very good. They keep your hair moisturized as well as, like I said, stimulate growth. Right here I'm just spraying water to open my hair cuticles so that when I put the oil in, it can get through to my hair follicles. And what you're gonna do is I section my hair off as you seen in the beginning. What you're gonna do is go through each section, spritz it with the water, and what I like to do is part it like I'm greasing my scalp, and I just place the oil on my scalp, and I use the balls of my fingers and I massage it in. Make sure you're massaging your scalp as you're putting the hot oil in. And to get the hot oil, what I did, I placed this Jamaican black castor oil and tea tree oil that I have mixed together. As you know, Jamaican black castor oil is wonderful for hair growth. I'm sorry, that's not tea tree oil, that's peppermint oil. Peppermint oil also stimulates hair growth, and it helps with scalp issues because it's very, very good on the scalp. Just imagine putting a peppermint into your mouth after you just got done drinking a cold bottle of water. That stimulation is what you would feel on your scalp when you use peppermint oil. And to add heat to that is even better. So like I said, just spritz each section of hair with the water so that the oil that you're putting onto your hair strands can penetrate. Go through each section, part off sections of hair within the section, place the oil on your scalp and massage that area. This is what I'm doing right now. And you can use any oils that you want to mix together. You can use those for high oil treatment. I tend to do my high oil treatment before I wash my hair. Some may call it a pre-poo. I just call it what it is, a high oil treatment. And I do this every wash day, which is Friday each week. I wash my hair once a week. I've recently started co-washing, so right now I co-wash 3 weeks out of the month, and the last week of the month I do a wash with a shampoo. I'm going to see how this works for at least 2 months. If I see some growth, I'll continue to co-wash. If not, I would probably go back to shampooing every week with a sulfate-free shampoo because I do have scalp issues. As you all know, I do have scarring alopecia down the middle of my head, and you will see me in the video pay close attention to the middle part. Like when you part your hair down the middle, I have thinning in that area, so I tend to oil that area more than other sections of my hair. Right here I'm still sectioning and oiling, and forgive me, that was my son interrupting me recording, and I told him previously that I was about to record, so he should have known not to come in. But kids, you know how that goes. So I had to give him the mean mom look. So right here I am almost done. It really doesn't take that long, you know, unless you have a lot of hair. But for me, it doesn't take that long, so because I'm so used to doing it, so I know how to get through it pretty fast. Right here, like I said, I'm paying close attention to my middle parts. And also make sure you pay close attention to the crown, because I know a lot of people have problems with the crown. And my nail kept getting snagged on my hair, and I have my real nails, they're long because I take the biotin, you know, the hair skin nails. And for some reason that index finger just kept giving me problems, so I was taking that nail off. Make sure you that nail is just a problem. What I was gonna say is make sure you also pay close attention to your edges if you're trying to grow your edges back, this is the hot oil treatment is the perfect time to massage your edges with the oil. And when you see me pouring the oil in my hand, it's just me massaging the oil over my entire hair strands instead of just the scalp. So I go through and I line the scalp with oil, I massage it in, and then at the end of that I put oil in my hand and put it over the entire hair shaft, concentrating on the ends. Your ends are very important. Those are the most important part of the hair. Make sure you really get the ends with the oil as well. As I was saying, hot oil treatments are very detrimental and you don't have to sit under a dryer. You can really just, because you're warming up the oil before you put it on. And so what I did was put the oil in the applicator bottle. I heated up some water on the stove, took the water off the stove, and placed the bottle in there for maybe 1 minute to let it get warm enough. And you can feel it on your scalp if it's warm or hot, should I say. You don't want it too hot because you don't want it to scald your scalp. Those of you that don't want to heat up your oil, you can just mix the oil, put it on your scalp, and then sit under a heated dryer. But it works best with heat. Pre-pools are when you just put the oil and maybe a conditioner and detangle your hair and just let that sit. You don't have to really use heat with a pre-pool. But with a hot oil treatment, it's called a hot oil treatment for a reason. You need heat to activate that oil on your scalp. It allows it to better penetrate your scalp and stimulate it for growth. So make sure you either warm up the oil before you begin applying, or if you don't want to warm up your oil or not able to warm up your oil, just put the oil on your scalp and sit under a heated dryer. Me, I warm my oil before I put it on, and I still sit under a heated dryer for at least 10 minutes. Sometimes I do 20 minutes. Depends on what time I start my wash day. And sometimes I do between 10 to 15 minutes. But as long as you're getting that heat to that oil, that's all that matters. And right now, right here, I'm on my last section. Like I said, after I've done doing my edges right here, after I got done doing the scalp lines, I just placed the oil over the entire hair shaft, put my hair tie on, and try not to put lots of oil because it's gonna run once you get under the dryer. Showing you all my sections. I am done. Get my edge area. I'm just putting the oil on my fingertips to get better into the edges. Yes, honey, I love my hot oil treatments. If I had to put wash day in order as I like it, deep conditioner would be number 1. Hot oil treatments would be number 2. Right here, I'm just placing the cap on, and I'm going to put my micro towel over that cap and go under the dryer. I hope you enjoy it.